Hey everybody, Soul Folks here. So, I'm always doing videos, people showing me stuff. Since we've kind of talked about the whole, hey, it looks like Magic Rush is paying people to play against us and other stuff like that. People have really been on the lookout for what they've noticed for a long time seems odd or weird. And suddenly all those flags that they've had have gone off and they're like, man, this totally makes sense now. Now I understand why this didn't seem right. So one of the guys that's been watching the channel here, he got some information off of his server, which is 508. Basically, the guy's a friend of the Game Master. He's a VIP 0. He's receiving about 20K in gems, they say, a week. Every time there's a prayer event, he's getting the 1020, which is a VIP 0, is pretty difficult to get. Or the 1050, sorry. He's the only VIP 0 with 4 dotted, prayers. His team isn't what I would call major, but then again, if he's a VIP 0, the ability to win any type of legend outside of a wheel event is going to be real difficult. And again, that's a 3-star hero, and you're not going to run that long term. So what we're seeing here is this. But we want to look a little bit, so he is level 93. So we say, well, maybe it'd be really hard to get there with that many prayers, but we're gonna give you some slack. We're gonna say maybe it's possible. You start looking at four dotting somebody, you're in the 400,000 or in the 40,000 gem spending. You know what I'm saying? To get there, you're looking at with the others, a good 20, 30, somewhere in there. So I mean, just with this one team, you'd be looking at a considerable amount of gems spent just on this one team, which obviously has more than this. But let's talk about some other things that really stand out as kind of sketchy. First of all, if I pull up my account and I look at my tech, and we start to say, well, tech is important. We all would agree on that. We understand it's difficult to raise, but the guy's got 56,000 points of tech. Now let's take a look here and look at a level 94 person who is a VIP person who, has spent some money on the game, who has a 5-star Sizo. I mean, everybody's 4'd up, and the guy's only got 48. And I mean, let's be honest, it takes forever and a day to raise your tech. I mean, there's no way to do it outside of spending mass quantities of gems and buying those resources over and over, because of how much it takes. If I look at my guys in my arena, I'm pulling it up right now on my phone, my tech is only 31.6 thousand. And I mean, that's with me having my academy level 85 basically across the board for the first tech. Everything's basically almost at 80 on the second tech. And then I'm in the 30 to 20, upper 20s on the third tech. So I mean, for this guy to have that kind of tech, you've got to be dropping a lot of gems to be pushing that sucker. I mean, that's huge. And for a VIP 0, again, we can pull up another guy here who has a VIP account. He's got the Lucifer and the Vortex and all that. Again, he's only sitting at 46. I mean, it's 10,000 more points. Just real sketchy. Again, here, we got another guy, kind of the same boat, running those same things, 38,000. I mean, we're just kind of trying to say, these are kind of current rankish kind of guys. But obviously, there's a huge discrepancy in how the VIP 0 guy can be where he's at, even on this level. And so, yeah, it just seems really fishy. And so they've talked about it. They're like, oh yeah, hey, it's a friend of a GM, or it's this person or that. We look at things here like wins, 342 versus 731. I say, that's hard to judge by, because there, you got a guy that's 358. I don't really go off the wins. You never know how much positional moving is going on, so I don't really look at that number. What I look at are these numbers here, and I look at these numbers here. So for equipment also, you see the equipment is on par with guys that are better, that have more access to what we would assume essence. So that, again, in VIP 0, how are you getting that kind of equipment boost? How are you getting that kind of resources to spend on it, unless there's gems going in there somewhere? So, I mean, this is what we talk about, people. This is the fishy stuff where you get these VIP zero counts that are doing crazy stuff that just don't add up. I don't know. Y'all can share your thoughts on it. You know, it's thanks to Pedro for sharing it. But, I mean, people, this is why we get upset. I mean, how many out there wouldn't like to be given, you know, 20,000 K gems for free a week to do whatever you want with, to never have to buy? I mean, you know, you think about that in a year, that's a load of, you know, gems. You're looking at 1 million gems to do whatever you want with, basically. So, you know, the ability it has to promote you further and faster than anyone else. I mean, that kind of stuff, it's just real sketchy. So, let me know your thoughts. Just another video out there to show you you're getting hosed. But have fun while you're getting hosed. At least you know about it. Talk to y'all later. Hope you have a great one.